The man who promised to unite the country didn't stick around today. Prime Minister Christopher Luxon left Waitangi after the dawn service, dodging Newshub's question about whether parts of his speech on the Pai were a case of copy and paste. Political reporter Emily Wade has more.
In the darkness, they gathered in their thousands to greet dawn and to show aroha for our founding document.
In these complex times of real politics, it's difficult to comprehend that the Tiritia Waitangi was also originally a love story.
James Shaw even quoting The Notebook.
A love story between two people, but it could easily be said between two peoples. I love you. I am who I am because of you.
The love didn't quite extend to everyone.
Morena tātou, let us pray.
For the man accused of creating division with his pursuit to redefine the treaty's principles, there were grumbles.
A founding document signed here at Waitangi that gives each and every one of us that same right to flourish in the ways that we choose.
But for the man charged with leading, there was quiet as he read his prayer.
That I think speaks to unity very well. If the whole body were an eye, where would the sense of hearing be? If the whole body were an ear, where would the sense of smell be? But in fact, God has placed the parts in the body, every one of them, just as he wanted them to be.
The PM wrapping his Waitangi Day events early with a team photo. Then unwilling to speak to media on Aotearoa's National Day.
How was your first Waitangi?
Oh, it was fantastic. Had a great few days. Really enjoyed it.
Do you commit to coming to Waitangi every year as Prime Minister?
Oh, I've been coming for some time and I hope so.
He was here last year, but it's been noted a chunk of his speech yesterday was almost identical to his last one.
183 years ago, 184 years ago, and 7 decades after Cook sailed south from Tahiti, Crown and Māori came together to sign the Treaty of Waitangi. And on the 6th of February 1840, William Hobson and the chiefs assembled here at Waitangi. People just like us. And they were trying to navigate their way towards a united, stable, peaceful and prosperous future.
Did you copy and paste your speech?
Look, I mean, there's some great themes I wanted to talk about, which is actually making sure that people understood the treaty is part of our past, present and our future, and it will continue to be so.
But why did you copy and paste your speech from the year before? Did you not pick up the mantle to listen?
We've got some great work to do, and that's what we're going to carry on doing.
But why did you copy and paste your speech?
I think Christopher Luxon still thinks he's the leader of the opposition in campaign mode. Actually, he is the Prime Minister now. Now is his moment to start leading the whole of the country, not just the people who he's trying to get to vote for the National Party.
But today, Luxon didn't even want to speak to his voters, gapping Waitangi in a Crown car to avoid talking to everyone.
Amelia joins us now. Kia ora, Amelia. So Christopher Luxon didn't even want to talk about the major news of the King's diagnosis.
Well, it certainly looked like he was keen to escape here as quickly as possible this morning. Even after that news broke of the King's cancer diagnosis, his team refused to put Luxon in front of a camera. In fact, refused to even acknowledge the multiple media requests from multiple news outlets. Luxon just wanted to boost it out of Waitangi, a Waitangi that many here say was among the most intense that they can remember, largely because of Luxon's promise to the ACT Party, which is allowing them to pursue that mission to redefine the treaty's principles. But it was on that promise that Luxon built his government and ultimately allowed him to come here as Prime Minister. Though it was a Waitangi of missed opportunities for Luxon to show that he could lead. Yesterday, his kōrero didn't acknowledge the palpable anger and anxiety. And today, instead of fronting media, then sharing some kai in a chat and show people that he was listening, he hightailed it out of here. He hightailed it out of here, leaving the thousands of Kiwis here in Waitangi to talk amongst themselves.
Amelia, tēnā koe.